Hi everyone. Sorry about yesterday. I was really busy. I started tidying out my craft supply, trying to work out what I use the most and trying to find some sort of storage solution for everything else. And it never really came together. So I have now ordered two sets of plastic drawers which are being delivered, I hope, tomorrow or Friday. Fingers crossed. I have been busy this morning. My living room is just like a craft room disaster because I refuse point blank to put anything away until I have the storage drawers available because I'm not going to resort it once they arrive. So Ian was held to ransom. I've told him I'll clear it all once my drawers arrive. And there's a possibility I think that I might need to get a set of drawers, but that'll need to wait till next month, I think. I'm not going to have money for that this month. But I have also, and if you look at the state of my hands, they are bogging, absolutely bogging. I have been crafting away this morning, and this is part of Anne Chambers' challenge. She'd asked us to write a poem about Rosie. Now, when I was in primary school, I was actually really good at poetry. As I've got older, my inventive style has disappeared. I'm trying to pull it back slightly, but at the moment it's still gone. And this was the best I could come up with. So it is the name Rosie Chambers, and I have just put like a word in a wee sentence after it. So robust. Westies like her Rosie are robust and ready for fun. Obedience came as she grew. Spirited, always full of fun and high-spirited, she brightens our day. Intelligent, intuitive and intelligent, she's such a clever dog. Excitable, happy to have fun and play. Caring, cuddles and caring, Rosie knows us so well. Homely, Rosie helps make her house a home. Attentive, her presence is always felt, you never feel alone. Memorable, her loving and caring nature, she's hard to forget. Blissful, being with Rosie is blissful, life is good with her around. Entertaining, her wee antics make me smile. And what's that in there? Wrong way. Rare. Rosie is rare, there can never be two of her. Special. Rosie is just perfect for us. She is our fur baby. So what I'm going to do with that is I'll back it on some card, trim around the first black line, and then put some wee paw prints on it. And you can do what you like with it, and whether you want to frame it or put it in a drawer, whatever. It's up to you. And I also made this morning. It's actually not properly dry yet. That's not too bad. And it's just a wee tag. I have just done the back white with gesso. On the front I have ripped up a pattern paper. I have glued that down with cheap glossy accents. Excuse me, I'm chewing gum because I'm a bit worked up today. This is ribbon that Renu sent me, and it's a PVC type ribbon. It's fantastic for this type of media. Then I put a full layer of the glossy accents. Now, I'm not sure if this will be able to pick it up or not. No. But it's actually soft. You can feel the stuff under it, but it's a glossed accent, so it's not going to fall off. Then I embossed this with my shabby chic embossing powder that I handmade, and you can only slightly see the embossing through it because it's quite a thick powder. I should have really used a thinner embossing powder for it, but I didn't. The floral arrangement is using vintage colours. I didn't want to use the shabby chic. I'm actually not 100% happy with this either because of that. So I'm not sure. I have just added some wee pink bling on just to give it a bit of sparkle. Then I have coiled a few bits of the stem just to give it another wee thing or two, and there's a few bits of it there. I have added one of the ribbons that Gemma Lou gifted me last week, and they are beautiful ribbons. They actually have like a velvety feel to them. They're not marabou. They're just beautiful. And these are just small white craft ribbons. They're really, really nice for just placing onto a project so that you've got that extra wee element on it. And that one's annoying me because it keeps popping back out. Don't know, I might blow that back in if you'll see sticking out, it's driving me nuts. So that might go walkies, that one. Up here, I have added a purple burgundy velour ribbon, and I was gifted this from, oh dear, can't remember. I'd need to look back. And just some pink tulle just to give it a bit of extra flounce at the top. But I think I might use some colouring on that because I'm not sure I like the pink. I want it a bit darker, a bit deeper colour. So I think I might use a frayed burlap, or what's the other one? Brushed corduroy maybe. I don't want it too light, or too dark, but I think I might just put a wee touch of something on it to colour it. But I really like it, and when I decide who it's going to, there's a wee bit to put the name on. I'm sorry, I'm useless with this camera when it's up above me. I'll put the name on the wee plaque and possibly embellish this wee part with a special bit for them. I don't really like making things without a person in mind, but I was sitting this morning waiting for a phone call, and I decided I might as well do something while I'm sitting here. So this came to mind. I actually had the papers in front of me, sorting them out for a rack. So I decided to just start on it. Jordan has been to the post office, and I have receipts, so I know they've been sent. D, Betsy Doodle, your vouchers are en route, and there's also an extra wee something in there. It's not a big rack, for the reason being I'm going to save it up for your birthday and send you something really special. Teresa, your ATC is on the way, and I'm so sorry it's been delayed so long. I've just been all over the place, and there's just a few bits and bobs in it for you. There's also another rack went out to someone special, but until they receive it, I'm not saying the name because it is a surprise. And Linda, Dexter, your postcard. Yes, I know it's about 6 months late. I'm absolutely sorry, and there's no excuse. I'm just useless. The main reason is, and I'll be honest, UK postage in the summertime I'm not too bad, because what I'll do is I'll buy 30 first class stamps and leave them in my drawer. So if I have even a big parcel to send that fits in a post box, I can put 4 stamps on it and put it in the post box, which is across the street. But when it doesn't fit in the post box, like the special rack I was sending today, and also when it's international, I need to send it from the post office. And with my agoraphobia, it's impossible. I hate having to ask Ian. Ian's just went back to work after his off-season holiday. So he's busy trying to fit his customers into his rota again for this season. Jordan is now off for the Easter holidays, but as many know, Jordan's behaviour has been a bit up and down recently. This week, touch wood, has been a not bad week. So I'm fingers crossed. I'm really hopeful for the weekend, although I do have a few issues, but it's nothing that I can't deal with. What else was I going to say? What else was I going to say there? Oh, I have ordered quite a bit of craft stuff. A, because Beads Addicts Online is closing down. I spent £40 over there, but it was actually £80 of materials that I've ordered, and it includes stamps, findings, charms, do you know something I can't even remember what else I did order. I'll see if I can find it. But I had also ordered quite a bit from right, there we go. I had ordered vegetable glisten, which arrived this morning, so all my embossing pads are all reduced, which is fantastic. They're fantastic for that, and also for your blending pens, like your Versamark embossing pen, fantastic for that. Why buy bottles of embossing fluid when you can buy glycerin? I mean, I bought 250ml. Yep, 250ml of vegetable glycerin. Now, you can obviously pick this up out of the supermarket. Obviously, I can't, and I don't want to see Ian look in the baking aisle because he'd be there for a week. But it cost me £3.89, and that was including delivery. And it's pure glycerin. I also ordered a new glue gun because it's the exact same type. I love it. It's Rapid Point. It's not an expensive gun, but it's a fine point. It does drip a wee bit, and near the end when it gets blocked, which I've found recently, I'm having to throw and push every bit of glue out it, which is a pain, but also the front of it was just done. So I replaced it. It was almost a year old. But from Beads Addict, I ordered 6 stamp sets, plus a set of grid blocks for my stamping. Now, that's going to be good for my sentiment stamps. That's the other thing, I'll come back to that. I'm going to write that down actually so I remember to come back to it for you. Sentiments. I ordered pins because I've sorted all my laces. I've finished that. They're on the card. I'm just waiting. They're all just tucked in just now. So I'm waiting my pins arriving for that. And then it was just buttons, cabochons. I ordered a fair few of them actually. I ordered a couple of the flower beads. Those ones. I've ordered a few of them. Obviously it's multicoloured. And I ordered some packs with the beads in them as well. They won't go wrong, and as I said, whatever I don't use I can pass on in a rack. I ordered some cameos. I ordered some cameo trays. I ordered some toggles and clasps for my jewellery. I ordered bead caps. I ordered that was it. There is a few bits and bobs that I've ordered. Clock faces and things for charms, but it's all stuff I'll use. What else did I order? I've ordered a sack of napkins again from Kay on eBay, and I will show you that when they arrive because I ordered another fair amount. I ordered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sets of napkins and 3 washi tapes from Kay this time. What else did I order? I've ordered bead caps, and it's to basically make the same ones as I made for my purple flower. They're not as big as this one. I can't find any in the UK big enough. I think this is about 20 mils. Excuse that, my youngest is running about singing. I think that's about 20 mils, but the biggest I could find is 14 mils, and it was off eBay. So I've ordered them. What else did I order? Just see. I'm just doing a video. And then it was just some flat backs I ordered after that, I think. Ordered glue sticks as well. But yeah, I think that's it. Yep. So the other thing, as I said, I was about to say there was sentiment stamps. I find sentiment stamps really annoying. I want to be able to find a nice font with nice wording and trying to find them on the same stamp set. I'll buy a stamp set and there's maybe only 1 or 2 sentiments on it that I'll use, and it's annoying So what I was thinking of trying to do is to make up sentiments, and I can send you previews of them via via email. And what I'll be doing is, say, putting them on a PDF format or a PNG if you find it easier, if you have a graphics program or whatever, and then you can print them off as often as you like. It means then that you can email me and say, can I have sentiment 4, and I will do a sentiment for you. You can also say what font you would like, and I will try my hardest to get it. I have around 62,000 fonts, no joke, on disc. I am a bit of a font freak. I love fonts. Love, 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 love them. I know anyone who buys digistamps will tell you they change all the time, and I am not good at graphics, as in drawing or even digital drawing. I'm no use at it. I've tried it and I can't do it. But fonts I'm really good with. Laying out the fonts so that they can be placed properly. I also have like dingbats where I can use, like, if I'm putting, for instance, fluttering by to say hi, I can put a wee butterfly on it. My initial thoughts were, and I don't know how you will feel, is to sell the stamps individually, the sentiments individually, but do it when you order 10 at a time, so you'll have a good supply of them. I'm going to spend a few weeks, I think, probably putting a collection together. I will also put them into a Facebook album, and you just need to ask me and I will show you. I will also put them in my blog. They will be watermarked so that no one else can really steal them. You will need to contact me via email, and my initial thoughts are to sell them at the moment, and I haven't done my homework, but off the top of my head I want it to be reasonably priced. Right, that's enough, leave Max alone please. I want them to be reasonably priced so that everyone can use them. I don't want anyone to feel, oh, that's too expensive. So my thoughts were £1 for 10 sentiments. And as I said, you are more than welcome to use them as often as you like. You can print them out anytime you want. Now, what I was intending to do was putting the sentiments onto one PDF, but I'm now thinking perhaps that might not be suitable for everyone. So come back to me with it and let me know whether you would be, you'll obviously be picking the 10. You'll have a choice of what sentiments you want on it. You tell me what you want on it and I will do it. Initially my plan was to put 10 on an A4 PDF format, and then you can print them out and cut them to your own liking. But if you were only needing one sentiment, do you really want to print out 10? the only other thing that is, you can obviously use them, you can obviously cut them down, put them into a box, and you've got the other 9 sentiments ready when you do want to use them, because it's ones that you know you're going to use a lot. But the jury's still out in that. I'm going to just do a few for previewing and see what you think. I'm not sure whether I will put. I want to be able to use them so that you can resize them without them becoming distorted. So they will be a fair size, so that they can be printed out with good quality. And I'll be trying that with a few friends to check that they're okay with the quality of it before I would ever think of charging anyone for anything. But as I said, it's down to yourself. You can make up your own decisions regarding that and let me know. But it was just the other night, as I said, I haven't done my homework on it. I was busy yesterday, as I said, cleaning out, and it was actually Monday night. I was sitting and I thought, this just bugs me. All these stamps down here, and there's probably about maybe 5 sentiments that I use regularly, and the rest are all just extras. There was a supplier I bought personalised stamps from, and I actually bought my my card stamp from her. It says handmade by Cards by Crane, and that was fantastic. But the quality of them over time isn't great. The rubber becomes very, very, very soft, and they just fall apart. Now, I don't know if that's something to do with a chemical that's been used. I bought a lot of small word stamps so that I could make my own words together, and they're not great quality. Actually, a lot of them were like personalised for like Christmas and things, like mum, dad, gran, grandpa, things like that. And I actually had to go out and buy I don't even know who it makes it. Might be Dovecraft. It was 2 sets of stamps, and it's family names. Just so that I had them there, because I do use them a lot. But the quality of those ones weren't great long term. So if you're interested in buying digital stamp sentiments, let me know. If there's a sentiment that you would love to see on a stamp, let me know. I will do my best. I'm not saying they're going to be fantastic, but the option's there. And then again, you've got the opportunity to change a colour scheme. You don't have to have black ink. It could be blue that you're wanting, or brown, or I can do that for you. You just need to ask. And I will make up personalised for you as well. If you say to me, I want that printed out for, say, card inlays with love from, and like your name, your husband's name, and the kid's name, so you can print out inlays, not a problem. If you have a certain saying that you like at Christmas time, like best wishes for Christmas, hope that everything goes well, all the best for 2015, love, and your names, then absolutely fine, not a problem. Let me know, and we can work out prices. You tell me what you think is a reasonable price, and I'll see if I can accommodate you to that price. I'm not in it to make lots of money, but hopefully it can help fund some of my crafting supplies, and also help me to gift to you, my subscribers and my friends, Raks. And there will be times where I will possibly send an email with a digital stamp rack. Won't be all the time, obviously, but there will be. I'm going to contact 3 or 4 different subscribers who I know make cards to check these for me and to see what they think. I won't say who they are because they're going to have the opportunity to say no, I don't want to know. But as I said, it could be used for multimedia as well. What's the problem with printing it out on paper and Mod Podging it onto a tag, or so the choices are there. And I will get this finished and decorated off with you. I have got your card made downstairs, but I'm keeping that a secret. And this little tag, I'm not sure who's going to get, but it's ready and made and waiting for a new home. Anyway, I'll let this go for now and I'll speak to you all soon. Thanks ever so much. Take care for now. Bye.